So today we're going to discuss about a serious topic, right, on the phase of market, and the definition or the name of the topic that everyone calls it is known as stagflation. What is it called? Stagflation. Now, majority of people have heard about it. What is stagflation? How it works? How it impacts our economy? How we get impacted to it? Now, what is the stage of stagflation? Let me just describe it with few words. Okay. Let me just try. If you do not understand anything, do let me know in comments. I'll come there and explain individually. So stagflation. Now see, stagflation is basically divided by three parts in the economy, right? Now, what are the three parts? Whenever we see a rise in inflation, whenever there is a rise in inflation, we have understood what is inflation, right? When prices went up, those are the factor when comes up. When we see a rise in unemployment in the economy, and when we basically observe the market economy downfall or economy slow growth, right? Slow growth, or we commonly call it sluggish economy. Yes, that is called stagflation. Now, when these three factors are happening at once in an economy, that phase of turbulence is known as stagflation. Means whenever the prices of products goes up as compared to the goods, as we have discussed in the video of inflation, that there are not much many products left, but with respect to that, the demand is increasing. Since the demand increases, the price of goods increases. That gives rise to inflation, right? Just that is one of the factors. Second factor is monetary printing, right? Monetary printing. More RBI gives rate cuts. Recently, RBI has given rate cuts from 6.50, it came to 6.25. This rate cuts means it is inputting more money printing into the economy. So more the money printing, as we can see, the dollar value came from 85 rupees. The USD INR came from 85 rupees and it shifted to 87 rupees. This is the devaluation of rupees. That is what it happens. This entire thing comes up. Whenever there is a rise in inflation, these are the factors we see. And this is just not the first time that happens. It happens over the time, again and again in the economy. Because in order to control the economy, the central government uses, because stagflation is a sidewise movement in an economy where the economy is not growing. Stagflation represents the economy is in sluggish phase. What is the meaning of sluggish movement? Means people, now we understand there are two public, right? And we know one person's expense is another person's income. Means if one person makes an expense, the other one makes an income. So is the vice versa. That is how the economy is working. Now, when this expense is cut off, we see a stagnant decrease in income as well. This is the situation when people come in and try to save their money. This situation gives rise to a phenomena in the economy called stagflation. In stagflation, due to stagflation, the central government has to print a lot of money, which gives rise to inflation. Why? Because if they do not print a lot of money, majority of companies will be starting layoffs, which they have already started in 2023-24. And layoffs means employees getting delisted from the company itself, right? New recruitment are not being possible. No new recruitments, right? No new recruitment. All these factors come up, which gives rise to unemployment, right? Because sales are down. Now, observing every single thing, what does the central bank do? Central bank prints a lot of money. The moment it prints a lot of money, definitely it gives rise to inflation. Due to rise in unemployment, we see a general increase in inflation, right? And what do we see? Yes, this is the difference, rate cuts. And after all these factors, we see a general economic downfall, which we are seeing right now. If you are observing my video on today's date, and if you can go to the Nifty 50 right now and observe how the market is behaving, we are in the exact phase of economic downfall, where due to high amount of rise in unemployment and rise in inflation, the economy is showing a down growth. Right? This entire phenomena is coming under stagflation. So if anyone asks you which phenomena are you in, well, we are in the stage of stagflation. This is stagflation. Hope I'm able to make it clear, right? The economy will be going downwards. Economy is going downwards. In order to move the economy upwards, what does the central bank do? The central bank prints money. The central bank has basically two options: either to raise taxes, right, or to print money. The central bank, commonly known as the RBI, Reserve Bank of India, has two options with themselves. Either they raise taxes or they print a lot of money. You can say, why do they have these two options only with themselves? Yes, they have these options only. They do not have any alternative part. What they can do is either they can raise taxes in order to push the economy higher. Once they raise taxes, the expense rate goes lower. No one tries to expense anything, right? No one buys anything because they have to pay more taxes for the thing. When that happens, government controls taxes. They give you layoff on taxes, 12 lakh till 12 lakh, no taxes. All those schemes comes up. And with respect to that, they print a lot of money to make the economy bounce back. And due to printing, yes, we do see it is just not positive. There is a devaluation of currency as well, because Indian currency, the rupee, we do not hold the reserve currency. So we have to move with the reserve currency, that is USD. So as a result, there will be a bounce back in the markets for sure, because they have printed money. Every time the market has fallen down, you check it in 2008, check it in COVID. Every time market has fallen down due to a certain uncertainty, the government has printed money from here. So as a result, that has given a bounce back to the market every single time. So these are fiat money, and this is why the market has pushed. This is why we are pushing the markets upward. This is how we are pushing the market upwards. This is the simple phenomena. So whenever the market goes down, don't panic, because even the central bank is panicking with you, and they will print the money. No matter whatever it is, it's their duty to print the money anytime the market goes down, because that has been the history and it will remain the history forever. This case in Indian markets would not be coming in. It was soluble probably in the month of October if they made a rate cut. They never made a rate cut. They thought that with the American index, the federal government, we can sustain our own currency, but they forgot something about the reserve currency system, and as a result this thing came in place, and we are observing a 10-15% slow market correction, right? This is the reason. Again, they have done the money printing. Next quarter they will have more cuts, which will keep the investors greedy. Foreign investors, FIIs, will come in place. They'll buy more and they'll push the market economy up. So that has been the trend. That will remain. The market always moves in cycle. You want to understand how market moves in cycle? Comment me below. Next video I'll make on the topic how we operate in cycles. Clear? Okay. Thank you. And next video we will be observing about a new topic, something called deflation. And if you want to understand about the market cycle, please do let me know in comments.